Mount Thomas 307 to VKC, changing to channel 3. What is it, Dash?
Oh, I just called to see what you thought of Mum's peanut brittle.
You called me on a back channel to ask me that.
Oh, I was wondering what you thought.
I'm on a job, Dash.
It was supposed to be a peace offering. Go on, try some.
All right. Whoa. Bloody idiot. Thanks a lot, Dash.
Well, what do you think?
Constable, thank you for coming. I'm Karen Engel, Mr. Engel's daughter.
What a waste. So you called the station, Miss Engel?
No, my father. This is a waste of time, of course. My father gets bees in his bonnet about everything.
Karen! You took your time getting here.
This is my father.
Franz Engel.
Yeah, sorry I was delayed, sir. You've got a bit of a problem.
Ryan will show you. And then we'll go into Mount Thomas and talk to Tom Croydon.
Well, we'll see what the problem
never
is.
mind, see, that's what we'll do. I've been robbed. And no one steals from Franz Engel.
Well, what exactly seems to have been taken, sir?
Blood, that's what. The blood from my veins.
Baby things get the pain on the bum.
What? Sam, he's cute.
He's cute when he's asleep, when he's awake, he's a little turd.
Give it a hand.
Hey, boss, there's a young fella going.
You're taking for it. No, the kid.
Right, okay.
Off he goes.
There you go there.
God, I've been up half the bloody night. It's like the Chinese water torture, honey, with milk. Just when you think he's about to go down, it's up and down like a bloody yo-yo.
Another night on the bottle, eh, boss?
Did you change it there?
Yeah, 3 times already. I don't know where it all comes from. I know I'm going to disinherit your mum.
What's that going to do?
Well, it'll make me feel better, won't it? Hey? Did you get all that bloke from Missing Persons?
Oh, sorry, boss. I'll give him a call. Stir him up a bit.
Thanks a lot.
Poor bugger.
Oh, Nick, I forgot the nappies!
Thanks for that, Maggie.
Oh, no trouble.
Your usual efficient self. Bit of a backlog there.
Yeah, a little bit.
Anything I can help you with?
Thanks anyway.
Oh, well, just yell. You always a pleasure. Right there.
Morning.
Nappies.
Boss in?
He's just out changing, Sam.
Then get him out here. I want the top man on this.
What seems to be the trouble?
Mr. Engel seems to have had some wine stolen.
Oh, excuse me.
How many bottles are missing? You see, for CIB to get involved, there has to be a certain amount.
Not bottles, litres. Premium wine has been taken straight from the barrels. I ran a spot check this morning.
Well, how much?
Oh, it's not just a question of amount. This is my family's inheritance. Not just wine. The future of my children, you understand? We climb up, or at least Brian does, put in the measuring stick, and when I check it, I find we have lost almost 12% of the wine from every barrel. That's more than twice the Angel share.
The what?
Wine evaporates as it matures in the barrels. Almost 5% goes. We call it the Angel share. But like I said, there's over twice that amount gone.
How much would this wine be worth, Mr. Engel?
Worth? Retail? Maybe $100,000.
Jeez.
It's blowing in the window, hey, Cheryl? Well, that's not very pleasant, is it? So, look, we'll get a car around as soon as we can. Now, I can't give you an exact time. No, we'll get one round as soon as we can, or... Thank you very much, Cheryl. Charlie Clark's annoying Cheryl again, so I need to volunteer. Thank you very much, Cooper.
Oh, come on.
Oh, come on. He's running around his chook seat singing old protest songs at the top of his lungs. Cheryl reckons poor old Dylan's terrified. He's hiding under the house.
Dylan?
Yeah, you remember that dog. Yeah, right, I'll go, but I want someone to come with me.
Oh, you're not frightened of Charlie, are you?
No, I'm frightened of Cheryl, mate.
Yeah, fair enough. But I don't break up the old blue light child minding centre today, so, hey, Dash.
What?
No, your turn to work. Remember that? I'll go get Charlie Clark something to protest about.
Here you go, Dash.
Oh,
Get to the bottom of this.
good on you, Alan.
Brian!
Got it all sorted out, Mr. Engel?
It will be. Oh, come on, I haven't got all day. Sorry. You've got your work to get back to.
Listen, this wine bazaar's huge. Can I take a couple of uniforms?
Nah. I'll give you one when he comes back from his drunken disorder.
Listen, mate, I've got a major crime here. I want to get out and start digging. What about Maggie? She normally helps the eye, doesn't she?
I'm free.
Yep. Fair enough.
Thanks, Max. Worth your wait.
You up for some child minding?
Great spot. Do you reckon it's in one of those weekends away books? A quiet, secluded, trysting place for two. Might be a starter. How about you, Doyle?
Wonder who the speed freak is.
What?
Adam was saying when he was out here before, someone nearly collected him in that.
Yeah.
And 70 of the ornamental 20-litre case. Can we manage that?
6 weeks, should be able to fit them in, yeah.
Oh, hello. The A-team, is it?
I'm Constable Doyle, and this is Detective Kowalski.
John. Johnny.
Karen Engel. You've come about the robbery.
Yeah, that's right. Maybe you can take me over the scene of the crime.
Sure. This way.
It's a great spot you've got here. Is this in one of those weekends away books? You know?
Can you tell me who owns a sports car?
Mark, her brother. He's got a few of them.
I was reliving Woodstock. What's wrong with that?
Jocks were going sick for a
Want
while.
to keep it down, please, Charlie?
Why? You can't arrest me anyway. I was on my own land.
We're out of control,
Oh,
Charlie.
yeah, says who? The Minister for War?
We saw it for ourselves.
That witch. Man spends a quiet evening partaking of a few libations with his mates and suddenly she's suing for divorce.
Well, you put her pot plant in the blender. What do you expect?
Self-defence. She rang you,
Yes,
did
she did, mate. You want to come here, please, Dash?
Hey, where are you going?
Home.
No, you're not, mate. You've got to sober up first.
Oh, fair go. I'm not even drunk. I told you that. I was just communing
Communing with Nate, yes, I've heard about that. I think you should sit in a nice cold cell and commune with a nice strong cup of coffee.
Oh, come on, Schultzy. I'm allergic to coffee.
Oh, what's he feeding him?
I hate to think, Dash.
I think he's filled his dax.
Hold him, and I'll
Yes, where
catch
does it all
him
come
there.
from, eh?
You should have thought of that before,
Hey,
Charlie.
what is it?
Oh, no, he didn't wake up again.
No. I mean, Charlie'd wake up at Deaf Institute, but I think it's his bum more than his ears.
Oh.
Look, we've really got to do something about this, I think.
Yeah, all right, I'll try changing his formula.
No, I mean, babysitting and trying to work, it's just
Yeah,
not...
I know that. I'm doing what I can, all right?
Why don't you have a chat to Chris again?
I've tried. She's too busy. She reckons a pub's no place for a baby.
Yeah, and you get to have another chat with her, you know, you use some of your old world charm on her.
Where does it all come from, Sam? She has finished her stock take, hasn't she?
Well, you go have a chat to her. We'll look after Sam. We've had
You
to
go back
practice.
to Uncle Nick, and I'll be right back. Won't be long.
Yeah.
See you soon.
McKinley!
We have already been over this. A pub is
No place for a baby. I know. Neither is a police station. I've tried every other channel.
Patsy.
I am not going cap in hand back to my sister.
Fair enough, but honestly, I cannot look after a baby anymore.
I know. I just thought, look, it's only temporary. Joanna gets back.
Well, when's that likely to be? You still haven't heard from her, have you? It was years last time.
Well, she didn't have a kid last time.
No, but, you know, I really think it's time you made a permanent arrangement.
Anna will be back, and even if... He's my grandson. If he has to, he stays with me. Did a big enough mess out of bringing up his mother. At least I can try and get this right.
How many children are there in the family?
Just Karen and Mark. There was another brother, but he died. Richard.
And Karen runs this place, does she?
Well, it depends on how you look at it. Mark's in charge, Karen does all the work. The old man's into the family name, the dynasty. Karen might get married, that'd screw things up a bit, wouldn't it? So Mark's in charge.
That looks hard.
It is. What the hell's going on here?
Mr. Engel?
Ask what's going on.
Don't be so rude, Mark. Some wine's gone missing. Papa called them in.
Well, why wasn't I told? I thought I was supposed to be running this damn place.
That's what I thought too. Where have you been?
Out, I had some business.
Perhaps you'd like to attend to your work here instead of dashing around the place in your cars. My office. Now.
Christ's sakes.
Brian's being helpful, I hope.
Yes, he is, thank you.
How does Mr. Delgado fit into the scheme of things?
He's our Cooper. Brian's been with us since we were children. Haven't you, Brian?
That's right.
And you're the one who checked the levels in the barrels, right?
Yep.
Mr. Engel told me that you're too keen about that. Why would that be?
Busy with my own work. Supply up for 50 vineyards.
Excuse me, what's this?
Nothing very illuminating, I'm afraid. We just had a lot of our pipes replaced. The plumber must have left some of that stuff behind.
Oh, plumber. What plumber?
That is a calumny, an absolute calumny.
What?
A lie. Look, I didn't pinch any wine. I'm a beer man. The minister's got it in for me. We had another bijou domestique, so she's got it in for me.
She says you're up all night with your mates drinking.
I'm not denying that.
But you are denying that you're drinking what she says you were drinking.
She wouldn't know what we were drinking. She waltzed off out with her sister all night. There's an ugly woman.
And then you got drunk with your mates on the Red.
I can't remember what we were drinking. I was drunk.
Charlie, Cheryl says that when she got home, there were red wine stains on the carpet in the lounge
Nah,
suite.
that's the pattern.
Charlie, that's why she says she was yelling at you.
Yelling? Screeching like God dragging his fingernails over the great celestial blackboard, more like it. Oh, yeah, she yelled this morning, but where was she all night? That's what I want to know.
We're going out there to check, you know.
Thanks, mate. See, I think there might be another man involved.
Charlie, he's talking about the wine.
Well, have you tried getting him out with a bone?
Any word on Cheryl Clark yet?
Well, Adam's
Do you
just
want us
telling
to
me.
get
And
him
how's Charlie going? Is he
Okay,
coming
great.
clean in there?
Thanks.
No, is the Pope a Methodist?
The Minister for War says we are welcome and she will search the place for us herself.
Adam, can you keep an eye on Mr. Clark, please?
I'll have you lot, habeas corpus.
God for that, give our ears a rest.
He's right, you know. We can't keep him there forever.
That's for his own protection. His blood alcohol will still be way over. If we let him go, we'll just want to drive his ute on.
Probably over Cheryl.
You don't really think he's a candidate for this wine scam, do you?
Why not?
Well, he's a plumber. He doesn't need the steel.
No, but he had the opportunity and the means.
Well, Cheryl's going to throw an open house for us to save us chasing a warrant.
Great, let's go then.
I can go if you like.
What? No. Don't
What
worry
about
about
Charlie?
it. Oh, stick him back in the cells for a bit.
She's about 5'4". Pardon? Well, yeah, about 160 centimetres. Longish, light-coloured hair. And a ring. Through her nose, actually. Yes, I think you'd definitely know it was my daughter. Yeah, you would.
You recognise this, Charlie?
Never saw it before in my life.
Come on, Charlie.
If I stole his wine from his barrels, how did I get it into the shadow cardboard? Just open the little tap and drip it in?
So someone helped you?
You can't enter that in evidence anyway. Illegal search, isn't it?
Charlie, we didn't have to search for anything. Cheryl found 10 cases of this stuff in the shed. She asked us to take it away.
I told you, she's got it in for me. Wants me inside so she can take off with this other bloke.
What other bloke?
I'll find out.
Okay, Charlie, if you didn't steal it, will you tell us, please, how you got it?
Oh, yeah, right, and get done for tax evasion.
What?
All right. They offered to sweeten the deal for the plumbing. I said, yeah. It's not a crime, is it?
Who offered to sweeten the deal?
He's lying. Paid him in cash, in full. I didn't give him any wine.
Don't look at me. I don't hire the contractors. Mark runs the estate now. Please, won't you sit down?
Now, what about Karen?
What about her?
Well, how does she feel about Mark running the estate?
Karen is a fine bookkeeper. She runs the cellar door sales very efficiently. She doesn't have the skill, the knowledge of business to take charge. Mark hires the contractors.
Including Charlie Clark. Look, this is very embarrassing.
Mark, was that your Jag parked out front?
Yeah, what about it?
Nice car.
Ought to be. 3 coats of lacquer, new leather. I spent months restoring that baby.
And a couple of $1,000s, I'll bet.
What are you suggesting? If you think I've had anything to do with this robbery, you've
No,
got
Mr. Ingalls, I'm not suggesting anything. Now, where were you going in such a big hurry this morning?
I'm sorry?
My colleague was out here and mentioned that your car was leaving in rather a hurry.
Look,
Maybe we can take a look at the books. You must have records of all the payments you make.
Sure. I gave all the dockets to Karen. Karen?
I don't like him. He's lying.
Why on earth would he be lying? The book says telling the truth. I reckon we put Clark through the ringer a couple more times.
He's nervous, and besides, this isn't Charlie Clark's style. Anyway, if Charlie did do it, where is the rest of the missing wine? We have just over 200 litres. There is 5,000 missing.
He probably drank it.
He was drunk enough.
The worst version of blowing in the wind I ever heard.
No, he probably just kept a bit back to get tanked and offloaded the rest. Adam, could you get a list of the grog retailers together? Mags, let's have a chat about Charlie, my
How
office.
wide an area?
How are you?
Well, I don't know. Use your initiative, Mags.
We do. Yeah, mate.
Yeah, tell me about it.
Yeah, he's here. I'll just put you through to him.
Which nostril? Yeah, I suppose it could be. Well, yes, she did wear a ring, but I can't remember whether it was gold or silk. Yeah, I suppose I'd better, yeah. Yeah, I'll be along as soon as I can. And, look, thanks very much for calling me personally, Bill. Yeah.
I'm not going back in there unless I'm being charged.
You will be. Stolen goods, unlawful possession.
Do your worst. Hey, Tom, your blokes here have been using unlawful
We're just going to have
coercion.
another word with Mr. Clark.
Have it in the interview room.
I refuse to answer.
Charlie, get in the bloody interview room.
Righto, boss.
Look after the place, will you? I'll be in Melbourne.
Is everything all right?
I'll be at the morgue. They think they might have found Anna.
All right, girlie.
Don't call me girly, Charlie.
He might say that, but I'm telling you different. He paid me some cash, and the balance of $1,000 he paid me in wine.
Which works out to about $4 a litre.
As an approximate estimation, that'll pass, yes.
But Charlie, the classic wine's worth about $20 a bottle. Why would he pay you nearly $6,000 for $1,000 worth of work?
I'm a plumber.
Oh, he's just trying to wriggle out of a serious charge.
If the wine in those casks turns out to be the premium stuff, yes, I'd be inclined to agree with you. But if it turns out to be the standard catering wine, then it fits Charlie Clark's payment in Lou's story, and it's Mark Engels that's lying.
And how are you going to find out?
Quite easily. I'll call an expert. Franzing.
Care to make it interesting?
How much?
Well, we can't go bringing money into a transaction with a lady. No, that'd be all wrong. So, if it turns out to be the premium stuff, I get to buy you dinner.
Let me get this straight. If I lose this bet, you buy me dinner.
Yeah, well, it seems like a good idea to me.
You're wasting your money.
Nothing ventured.
I'm not wrong.
I didn't steal it. And how's he going to know it's his wine anyway? They all taste the same. What's he got, bionic taste buds or something?
No, this is not our dry red. The dry red's a bulk release for catering and such. No, this is a great Cabernet Sauvignon, which is why I do not spit it out.
One of yours?
Of course. This is our classic Cabernet, the wine that was stolen.
Mr. Clark, I have a dinner date tonight. Perhaps you could put me onto some good wine.
I'll just see. You ready? I've done this 1,000 times, usually.
I can come in if you like.
Thanks, Bill.
I'll let you know, Tom.
The worst thing was, Not my kid.
It's understandable.
Yeah, I suppose. She was smart, is though. Some poor bugger's going to have to turn up there and... Oh, they're so bloody inconsiderate. Just run away like that, take off. There was this poor couple there in the corridor. She was just written off. He was somewhere else. Shock, I suppose. You think my turn in a minute?
She'll turn up. And I'm sorry for what I said this morning, but she will come back.
You were right. Whether she comes back or not doesn't make any difference. It's up to me to make sure that Sam's looked after.
Look, I'm sure that she
I
never
called
meant...
an agency. I found a spot for him today, but I'm going to need a full-time carer. But this ex-nurse, Leslie Stanford, I'm seeing her tomorrow. And I'm going to keep on to missing persons. Well, if she's in a ditch somewhere, I want to know. I'm all right. Fine.
There you go, you're right.
It wasn't Anna.
No, I rang up Bill Mowbray.
Sorry, I should have phoned.
No, that's all right. Do you want to be here?
Yeah, no, thanks, mate. I better go and pick up Sam.
Come on, Dash, you want to lock up? Yeah, I'm coming.
What's the rush? Need to get off to our dinner for two.
Don't be silly.
We had a bet and you lost, Doyle.
Look, it's sweet Kowalski, don't worry about it.
No. Where's it to be? That little French place in St. David's?
How about the Imperial? I don't fancy the drive, but I do fancy one of Jeannie's pub meals.
You have no romance in your soul. OK. Imperial it is.
You done yet?
Yeah, I'll lock up.
Maggie, I've got stuff to finish off here.
We'll get the lights in the door, all right?
What a slime. What?
You know what? You and Kowalski. Leave me out of it.
No, but Adam, have you seen the way he's sleazing Maggie now?
Yeah, well, Maggie can take care of herself. It's got nothing to do with me.
No, you don't know what he's like.
He's a bit up himself?
He's more interested in getting up Maggie, believe me. Something has to be done about him.
I just can't believe that Charlie Clark could do it.
Yeah, well, we'll find out about that tomorrow. Right now, I've had just about enough of Mr. Clark. What about you?
Me?
Yeah, I mean, do you ever think about anything else besides police work? What makes Maggie Doyle tick? What flicks her switch?
Jeannie's steak and spag bowl?
No. Come on, serious talk.
So you did come here. We thought you had you eating snails and frogs' legs, Max. So, who done it? My money's on Charlie Clark.
You get the list of retailers for us?
I'll do that in the morning.
So, what else is on the menu?
Thank you for your concern, McKinley, but the position is about to be
Lucy
filled.
Fletcher is really good with kids. I can just get her on the hold and...
Hey, Dash, when you finish chatting to your friends, top up those reports today, will you?
No, top one's Maggie's.
Should be very grateful. You see, she's a very busy girl, McKinley. She comes in here, the first glimmer of dawn, she picks up Adam and his little list of liquor retailers, and she's just like the summer in Greenland. She's gone before she's noticed.
Oi, Tennyson. I would like to lodge a formal complaint about my treatment yesterday. I've been talking to my legal representatives.
Is that right, Charles?
Bloody oath. There were some very unpleasant allegations made yesterday, and I'm going to sue the bums off the alligators.
Good on you.
Just woken this baby.
Come on, through here, Charlie. Charlie's got a complaint for you, boss.
Now.
I am being persecuted.
Here you go, mate.
Schultz, the baby is crying.
I'm sure Charlie's the man to put him back to sleep. Tell him your life story, Clark.
All right, Mr. Coppell, through there, thank you.
Who's that?
Steve Coppell, licensed grocer, flogging stolen wine.
A bit of a chat.
I'm not saying a word till I've spoken to a lawyer.
Well, that's up to you, of course, Mr. Coppell. We'll be organising a search warrant and going through your premises. It would be a lot better for you, of course, if you were to be upfront about it. Maggie, let's get onto that warrant, and you'll need to speak to your lawyer.
Look, it wasn't my idea. He made the offer. He ships the wine to me in catering packs. I transfer it to the bottles and sell it for the usual retail.
Who made the offer, Mr. Coppell?
I'd really rather not say.
Maybe you'd best call that lawyer. You'll be needing him. Was it Charlie Clark?
Who's he? I've never heard of him.
Then who, Mr. Coppell?
Yes, I know Steve Coppell. But what you're suggesting, I'm not a thief.
Any idea why Mr. Coppell would be telling untruths?
Well, maybe he's trying to get off the hook. Look, this is family business.
We're talking about 5,000 litres of wine, Mr. Engel. It's a police matter now.
5,000 litres? Get off the grass. There was half that.
Your father says 5.
And I'm saying different. I figured even 2.5 was pushing it. I could say it was an unusually high angel share, but 5, that'd be too easy to spot.
Greed makes people careless, Mr. Engel.
Not a very smart choice of business partner.
Steve's all right.
I was talking about Charlie Clark.
Charlie? He's got nothing to do with it.
So what was he doing with your wine?
I had a repair bill on the Roadster. I didn't have it this month, so I put the grand from the car in the books as a part of his cash payment. I meant to give him some cheap wine, but some pallets must have got moved or something, and Charlie got the wrong ones.
And when did you find out?
Yesterday morning. Coppell rang really brassed off. I realised what must have happened and took off to get the stuff back from Charlie.
Except, unfortunately for you, Charlie was already missing in action.
Yeah, bad luck.
So what were the pipes for?
Hey?
Those pipes of Charlie's. Our labs confirmed they've had wine through them.
I don't know what you're talking about. I just siphoned the wine off the top of the barrels. What pipes?
All right, Mr. Engel, you realise you're not to leave the district, and any failure to attend your mention hearing will result in the breach of your bail. Sign there and there, thanks.
You are a fool and a thief. 5,000 litres.
Papa, please don't upset yourself.
5,000, and we've recovered only 240. Where is it?
Papa, I don't know. I didn't take 5,000. They've recovered everything I took now.
Just under 3,000 litres, sir.
And I'm supposed to be pleased? My own son stealing from his family?
Family? Hey. This isn't family. It's a bloody business. It's your life, not mine. I never wanted to run the damn place anyway.
Is that why you were so useless at it?
You just stood back watching, waiting till the day that I failed. Well, success, Papa. I've made it. I failed.
You get your things and get out. I should have done this when you killed your brother.
Papa!
No, I was a fool then, too. A sentimental old man. Take me home.
Either Mark Engels is lying about the amount or Charlie did a bit of illicit plumbing off his own bat.
But Charlie had some gear stolen while he was out there, and I don't think we can make any assumptions. For example, where is the rest of this missing wine?
If it exists. The Franz could have exaggerated the amount for insurance purposes. I assume you've checked. Well, keep me posted.
Tom, there's a Leslie Stanford here to see you.
Oh, right, I'll be right there. I agree about not writing off Charlie Clark. He was in here making a fuss, and in my experience, when Charlie's making a fuss, he's usually covering something up.
Sergeant, Leslie Stanford.
Morning, mate. Call me Les.
Listen, Chris, what do you know about the Engel family?
Oh, not a lot. I stock their label. It's lovely, but, you know, there's not a lot of call for fine reds and fortifieds around here.
No, I was thinking more about the family. There were 2 children. Was there another one that died?
Oh, yeah, you know, I remember that. It was over at St David's about, 4 or 5 years ago, big funeral. One of the brothers was killed.
Mr. Richard?
That's right. He was killed in a car accident, wasn't he, Seth, on the road to Rutherglen? I mean, it was in all of the papers. And the youngest brother, he turned up to the funeral on crutches. He was driving, you know. Oh, Glenn, excuse me, can you just check
Thanks.
that order out the back? See, Seth?
I'm not a bad cook. Don't mind helping out in that department either.
No? Good. Look, I appreciate you coming in.
You'll let me know then. Only, I have to make sure that we can work together to accommodate the singing.
Yeah, I'll certainly give you a ring.
Oh, right then. Bye.
Yeah, bye.
Nice to meet you.
Yeah, you too.
Bye, fellas.
See you, Les.
Goodbye, Les.
Who's next, Mrs. Doubtfire? Oh, it's not funny.
Oh, he seemed all right to me.
He's a very nice bloke, but I can't very well hire a male babysitter.
Oh, why not?
I can't have some big strapping farmer looking after Sam.
His references were very impressive, and he said he was experienced.
Yes, but
I mean,
it's not... I was expecting a woman. Did you see the size of his hands? Imagine them fiddling with a safety pin.
Oh.
Sam wears disposables,
You know what I mean.
He seems really nice. And he sings in a band at St David's there, guys.
There you go, boss. Great lullabies.
So he was a male nurse, now he's a male nanny. Mate, I hope this isn't sexism raising a
No, it's not. It's common sense.
Well, you could always ring my friend Lucy Fletcher.
Yes, all right. Get her to give me a call. Sexism.
I don't understand. Why would anyone want to tap into the barrels? It's easier to go in through the top and just siphon.
Sir, it's also a lot easier to get caught out here in the open. What's underneath here?
No cellar. The floor wouldn't take the weight.
And behind?
A storeroom.
Or the one that backs onto the Cooper's workshop?
That's right.
You want to do what?
Look, nobody saw me find that loose brick. All we need to do is let everybody know we intend to make a thorough search of
I'm
that
supposed to be
room.
in charge of this case, Doyle. Next time you have a bright idea, run it past me first.
I'm sorry, Detective Constable Kowalski. I don't know what came over me. I didn't realise you wanted to get to the bottom of this.
Okay. So you reckon that if we make enough noise about doing a thorough search...
Whoever put those pipes in is bound to come back and try and cover their tracks. When they do, we bust them. The only thing is how do we put the word out?
Oh, well, that's easy for two off-duty coppers having a romantic night out. Have some wine, Maggie.
No, I think I'll stick to water. Kowalski, we've got an OP coming up.
And a long, cold night ahead of us. We might be grateful to have a bit of that inside us.
Don't you think we should be setting this up?
Okay, first thing in the morning, we take that storeroom apart.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks. Enjoy your meals.
I'm sure we will. Hey, Maggie.
I'm sure. Will you, excuse me?
Sure.
No, that's fine. That's last month's total bought. Well, that's been approved by Carl.
Excuse me. And Mr. Engel, the food is lovely.
Good. I'm glad you're enjoying it.
Would you better tell me how early somebody could let us in the morning?
Early as you like. Why?
Well, we were hoping to make a thorough search of the storeroom off Mr. Delgano's workshop. Would 8 be okay?
Sure. I start about 6.
Oh, great. Thank you very much.
Regular little Mata Hari, aren't you?
No, you can't.
Why not?
Because Doyle and Kowalski are perfectly capable of handling it by themselves, aren't they?
But I could do it on my own time.
No, McKinley. They've got the OP set up. I don't want anybody else just springing out of the woodwork. What are you so worried about, anyway?
I just... nothing. It's nothing.
Right. Did you arrange for your friend to come and see me?
Yeah, she's coming in tomorrow.
Oh, good. You can lock up. You think you can manage that? Good. Clippity-clop. Home again, home again. Yeah, here we go.
Did you hide the car?
Yeah, of course, no worries. As far as they're concerned, we're all off home to bed.
What are you doing?
We might as well be comfortable.
Kowalski, comfortable doesn't even enter my mind when I have to stay awake all night.
Always so serious.
Yes, I am.
Yeah, well, just relax because we've got a long night ahead of
Oh,
us.
I hope not. Now what?
Well, you don't expect me to leave it for the kitchen staff?
What is the matter with you? Are you crazy or are you just plain stupid?
Maybe a little bit of each. Doyle, nothing else is going to happen
Kowalski,
tonight.
we have got work to do. Will you get your hands off me? No. If you ever do that again, I'll make sure I report you a bloody sight faster than hurt you.
Don't move! Police, don't move!
You stupid! I don't want to... Go! Let me go! I don't want to hurt you.
Right, love, one move out of you and I'll lobotomise you. All right? Oh, no, love. No thought for my own safety whatsoever. I pursued them into the dungeons. I mean, your detective was mortally incapacitated. Apparently he stood on a barrel stave in the dark, flicked up and hit him right in the orchestras.
The orchestras?
Yeah, very nasty. So there I was.
Point is, Charlie, what were you doing there in the first place, huh?
Well, I thought I'd better find out what was going on out there for myself. I mean, you blokes were going to try and stitch me up.
Yeah? Well, look, you sit down there and you can try and convince Detective Kowalski on that score once he's finished with Mr. Delgado, huh?
Oh, that's gratitude for you. I save her life and all I get is put through the hoops again. I would have thought a medal might have been in order.
Charlie, sit down and just shut up!
Order of Australia or something.
20 years I worked there. I grew up with the kids. I was a bloody pallbearer at his son's funeral, for God's sakes. He still treats me like dirt.
So how'd you get out of the winery?
That was the beauty. It's all still there. You see, we used water to make the new barrel staves swell and seal. Except some of the new ones have already proved they got wine in them instead of water.
No, they haven't. Constable Doyle checked them when she was there yesterday. They've all got water in them. Every last one.
But... No, that can't be possible. See, we were going to sell it.
We? Who's we, Mr. Delgado?
All the wine's gone. Whoever you were working with double-crossed you.
She said that she loved me. She said that we'd sell it. Take off together. She knew that I loved her. Always had. Ever since we were kids.
Who?
I thought Brian would never tell. He's such a weakling.
Not like you.
No. I met a man at a symposium down in Melbourne 2 years ago. He runs a boutique vineyard up in southern New South Wales. He'd had some bad luck. Frost at the wrong time of year, that sort of thing.
So you decided to help?
And to get away. We were going to run the place together.
We'll need names, times, dates.
He knows nothing about it being stolen, my friend.
No? That's nice.
Look, I'm sorry, Mr. Engel. There's just nothing I can do about it.
You're a father? A grandfather?
Sure.
What happens? When do they change?
Oh, I don't know. Maybe it's just that we don't notice they're changing. Notice their needs change, their capabilities. Hey.
So it's my fault, is that it?
No. It's just families. Hey, isn't it?
May I?
Yeah. Do you want to go to Mr. Engel? There you go. Don't drop your apple. All right?
Boy?
Sam.
Mark said we weren't a family, we were a business. And Karen, she said I turned them both against me. Maybe it's true. Schlaf, Kindlein, schlaf. Der Herr Vater holt dich schlaf.
Tom?
Sorry. My friend's here. I only spoke to her on the phone, so
What's her name again?
Lucy Fletcher, but Tom, I...
Hi, Lucy, is it?
Yeah. G'day, Tom.
Just stay away from me, okay?
I'd just like to apologise for yesterday. I was out of line, and thanks for not reporting me.
Well, I didn't do it for you, okay?
Maggie?
Yeah.
You coming for a drink?
As long as it's not wine, yep.
What the girls raving on about now?
Secret women's business. Where's me beer?
She wouldn't give us any. She said she's got a treat for us, mate.
Well, lucky old, that's her.
Maggie, you've got to report him.
I handled it and I think you got the message loud and clear.
If guys like that ever do.
Well, if they don't, it's up to you and I to educate them.
Quite right.
Well, McKinley.
Evening, boss.
Did you get a night off, did you?
Where's Sam?
With the sitter.
No, with Morticia Adams.
No. I called in Leslie Stant.
Big Les got the gig.
Yeah.
Well, nice to see you drop those prejudices, boss. That's good. He'll be great.
Well, he'd be better than Vampirella anyway.
No, that's not fair. She used to be the class mouse when I was at school, honestly.
Yeah, well, we all change. I hope.
Here we are. Special, the best bread in the house.
You giving yourself away, are you?
Makes a nice change, nice proper red.
Grapes. Long may they be crushed.
Ouch. You beer any day.